tried to record this quite a few times, but I guess I keep losing the words to say. And apologise to any friends, close friends, who this will be the first time of them hearing this. I wanted to make a video. Mainly for awareness. I don't want sympathy. I don't need sympathy. I'm on the right track now. But I thought it's November. It's November, Men's Mental Health Month. I thought if I could make a video and upload it sooner rather than later, I guess especially when the emotions are also so raw still, then if it benefits someone, that's great. So today is November the 20th, 2022. It's a Sunday, and on Wednesday evening at around 7 p.m, Wednesday the 16th of November, at around 7 p.m, I tried to kill myself. I did that by taking about 30 tablets. The tablets were Anadin Extra. Looking back in hindsight, that probably wouldn't have been enough to kill someone, but I didn't really know that at the time. All I knew is that I had about 80 tablets in front of me and I was going to get through all of them. So why did I do it? Well, I guess for the last year and a half, I've been suffering quite badly with depression. I've been suffering quite badly with just comparing myself and overthinking, just comparing myself to absolutely everybody that I know. Comparing myself to my friends, my loved ones, my family, seeing them all do better. I'm thinking, when's that going to come for me? I compare my life to other people's lives, and I guess I forgot to just live my own life, which is what it boils down to. I've been feeling down for the last year and a half. Prior to that, I would say I probably had a touch of depression when I was about 18, 19. At the time, I sort of put it down to maybe hormones or your body changing, and you just sort of feel that way. As I got to about 20, 21, those feelings passed, and then they came back, I'd say around my 26th birthday. The reason why they came back is something that I'm very aware of, and I'll admit it now. So I had a gambling problem. It wasn't extreme to the point where I would have no money at the end of the month, but I guess kind of I did. I would gamble, I would lose all my money, but save myself maybe 100 quid, just be skin on for the rest of the week. And then I'd always complain to my girlfriend that I wouldn't have any money, so we couldn't do nice things, because I gambled it the week before. And then what would happen was I'd have no money, so we would go do nice things, and I'd use my credit card to pay for it, because I wanted to give the impression that I was okay and still afloat and everything was all okay. And what would then happen is, before long, my credit card would be maxed out and I would have £3,000 on my credit card and no money in my bank account. And I wasn't earning the money to just replenish that credit card straight away. So what I'd end up doing is taking out a loan where I pay £300 off on payday until the money's gone. The first time I took out a loan, I thought to myself, this is it, this is the only loan I'm taking out, I'm not going to let it get worse than this. And then 2 months later, I was taking out another loan. In the end, in total, I owe about £7,500. So that's a loan. Now, some people might look at that and think it's only £7,500. People take out £20,000 loans for a car. It's doable. You can pay it back. You just have to start doing it, basically. And that's right. You are right. But it's something that I've struggled with, I guess, is saving, sort of the impulse nature of myself. I don't know if I'm an impulsive person or I just make mistakes sometimes. But yeah, I haven't gambled or done anything like that in about 4 months, 5 months now. I've completely put that behind me. But the money is obviously still there. So that was a big factor as to what sort of tipped me over the edge. It was the gambling, it was comparing myself to other people. And I guess I just went into work on that Wednesday. It's a new job, it's a stressful job. You work long hours, you don't really get a lunch break. They say you can take one, but realistically, if you take your lunch, you're falling behind. And I think I just crumbled. And I thought about doing it all day at work. And then I got home, got the tablets, laid them out in front of me, and then just started taking them. And it was when I got to about 30, I panicked. I panicked because just a brief thought of my girlfriend, a brief thought of my family, a brief thought of all of my friends who care for me. And I thought of all of them in a flash second, and it was enough to make me want to stop. And I stopped taking it straight away. And then I just became an absolute wreck. And I remember thinking, in that moment, I was so scared. Because I didn't know if I was going to live or die. But the only thing I did know is that I wanted to live. I took 30 tablets. I had more to take, and I stopped. At the time, I didn't know if 30 tablets would be enough. So the panic was just well and truly sunk in. I messaged my partner and told her what I did. And then I messaged a friend who's got a nursing background. And I basically asked her, am I gonna die? I told her what I'd taken. And yeah, I thank God 999. On the phone to 999. And they said that professional help, healthcare, so an ambulance, I guess, will be about 7 hours. At the time, two things went through my head when they said 7 hours. The first thing was, if it's going to take 7 hours and I've told them how much I've taken, maybe I'm going to be okay. The second thing that went through my head was, I've heard stories online of how an ambulance took 4 hours to help someone and they ended up passing away. And I know how busy the NHS and the healthcare providers are. And I thought, what if they don't get to me in time? What if I'm not going to get the help that I now so desperately require through my own actions? So my girlfriend came in and we went straight up to A&E. We got there at about 8 o'clock in the evening, maybe about 7:30, and I went into the waiting area. They eventually then came out and they weighed me. They asked me a few questions. They measured my heart rate, my blood pressure. No one seemed that panicked. at that point. So I guess I had a bit of relief. A bit of relief that I was going to be okay. Of course, I didn't know that at the time when I was taking them, and I planned on taking a lot more. So yeah, they took my blood. They came back to me an hour later and they said that I've got high levels of paracetamol in my body, but my body was doing a good job fighting it off, and that I should be okay. Just, you know, sort of a bit headachy, etc. I then spoke to someone from the mental health team. They came in and they said, you know, what's caused this, and I just basically explained absolutely everything. With my girlfriend by my side. They said that they'll write a letter to my GP and get me in contact with them, and then from there sort of arrange help, whether I go on antidepressants or counselling or whatever. Which, to be honest, I'm open for anything. I've realised that I'm sort of unwell. But I guess a big factor of what's pushing me along is that moment when it happened, and I instantly thought, I don't want to die. It's true what they say, when you do something you're going to regret it straight afterwards. They say that anyone who commits suicide, whether they hang themselves or overdose or step in front of traffic, every single person for that split second regrets it. And it's true. It's so true. So right now, what I'm currently at is I've moved back in with my parents because I created a toxic environment for my partner. She was feeling the effect of my mental health, and it was bringing her mental health down as well. And that is not someone that I want to be. I want to help and support the people that I love, and right now in this stage of my life I can't do that. So right now I don't know if we've split up or if we're just gonna take a bit of time apart. I'm seeing help that I need. I'm speaking to my GP. I'm going to see a counsellor, and I'm going on runs, as you can see. I'm getting back into the gym. I've decided that I've quit my most recent job. It was only my second week in. As I said, the hours were strenuous. It was 10-11 hour days with no lunch break. You know, you'd start at 8, or you'd start getting paid at 8 in the morning, but you'd have to be there 7:15 to set up. You'd then work throughout the day without a lunch break. You'd be allowed to take one, but if you did, you'd fall behind on your work and you wouldn't be prepared. Yeah, so I've decided to knock that on the head. I think I need a less stressful job for the time being. But I've realised that that's okay now. I used to compare myself to my friends and think, well, how much do they earn? I need to earn that much. You know, they're buying houses and flashy cars, and I'm there living at my parents in my rundown VW 1.2 2004 scrap metal. But I've realised that's okay, because I've got my health, I've got me, I've got my life. Since it happened, it's dawned on me that life isn't a race. Everyone does life at their own pace, and opportunities will come to me. And that's what I wanted to sort of lead on to. I'm not making this video for sympathy. I'm not making it because I want people to feel sorry for me. I'm simply making this because it's November, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. If I could tell anybody who's thinking or contemplating doing anything like that, whether they want to kill themselves or hurt themselves, or whether they're having those thoughts or feelings, I will tell you straight up, don't do it, because you will regret it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. You might think that you're in the darkest place now, but you're not, and there will be light at the end of it. And right now, I am feeling so much better about myself. I feel happier. I'm exercising more. I've still got worries in my life. I've still got things that I'm scared about. For example, I think I've lost my partner forever. The girl that I love, I think I've lost her forever, and that upsets me. It's not because she didn't want to be there for me. It's because she couldn't cope herself with what was going on with her. So I'm scared about that, but I've got to let what will happen. But I'm feeling good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, you're gonna reach that peak of that mountain. To anyone, man, woman, anyone. If you're thinking of doing something that you're gonna regret, if you know, suicide you can only do once, because once you do it, you're dead, and that's it. The world has lost you forever. And what I've realised is that you're not getting rid of the pain. You're just transferring it to other people. You're just giving it to the people that you love. There's always help at the end of the tunnel. It's important that you find the help that you need. There's people out there to speak to. I'm here to speak to. If you want to drop me a message in the comments, if anyone needs any help, I'm here to speak to. I'll talk you through it. You know, I can chat to anybody for 5 minutes and I'll tell you 10 reasons why you shouldn't kill yourself. 15, 20, 100 reasons why you shouldn't kill yourself. So yeah, I guess I'll end this video here, because it's not worth it. I've impacted my life dramatically. I've impacted the people who I love's life dramatically. And like I said, I didn't make this video for sympathy. I know it's going to shock a few friends that I know, but I made it to spread awareness, because if I can impact and prevent someone from doing it, then I thought might as well talk about it while the emotions are raw. So yeah, peace and love. It's never worth it.